Where to, Governor?
The Crab and Sailor Public House in Whitechapel. Oh, what's that dreadful smell, Mossop?
Me, I expect, sir.
No, I mean that other dreadful smell.
Oh, all of Whitechapel smells like that. Are you sure you want to come here, sir? I mean, it's not exactly the sort of place a fine gentleman like yourself would normally frequent.
It's perfectly all right, Mossop. Besides, it's good to see how the other half lives sometimes, even if it is the lower half.
I'm just going to stand right here and wait for the next chamber pot to be emptied. Although I may be waiting here for a while.
Are you used to places like this, Mossop?
I can't afford to get used to them, sir. Not on my wages.
I hope nobody I know sees me here.
If we do meet anybody you know, sir, I'm sure they'll be too busy to notice you.
I have nothing more to say to you.
Righty-ho, sir.
Jonathan T. Ripper. Sounds quite familiar.
What a repellent little man. I'll wager that he isn't popular with the ladies. I smell nothing unexpected. Who are you?
I am Jonathan T. Ripper. At your service, sir.
What are you doing here?
I am just strolling along, taking in the sights of London, watching the various deadly sins be performed with alarming regularity.
What's your job?
I am doctor to the royal household by day, and Freemason by night.
What a rich and varied life you must lead. Is there anywhere at all decent here in Whitechapel?
No, they're all cesspits of sin, depravity, and debauchery. Everywhere you look.
Don't you like debauchery, then?
Certainly not. The peddlers of sin should be hung, drawn, and quartered.
Quite right, too. It's high time someone took a stand.
Do you think I should do something about it, then?
Of course! Strike a blow for the normal, decent people of the world. I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you, sir.
Good day to you.
Oh dear, what have we started? We have two entrances here. I'm guessing that the pub is not the one with the red light above it.
He obviously works in engineering, judging by the oily nature of his clothing. Hello there. I take it you work in either engineering or sewage, judging by the state of you.
Aye, that I do. I'm an engineer, truth be told. Say, Governor, do me a favour and give me something to wipe my hands on. All this grease is getting on my blinking dinner.
We could give him our handkerchief, but this is something that I don't think Piers would do, but let's give it a try.
Here you are. Wipe your greasy hands on this.
Thank ye kindly, Squire.
I'm not really sure I want this back, but it is mine. I don't know what that chap was wiping on my handkerchief, but it's awfully slippery.
I know that this is part of the puzzle solving, but it seems out of character for him to give someone of the, shall we say, lower classes his expensive handkerchief. Anyway.
Excuse me.
Do you mind? I'm having me dinner.
Charming.
No, I don't mind.
That's the man that serves the drinks round here. Good day, barman.
What's it to be then, sir?
Nothing, thank you. I'm just looking around.
Well, don't sit down without buying nothing. I'm not running a hostel here.
He's had far too much to drink.
I love you all.
He looks like a career alcoholic.
My wife doesn't understand me.
Don't you just love the constant sound effects of someone eating?
It looks incredibly dark in there. I can hear some hushed chatter in there. What a shady character. A real criminal, if ever I saw one.
Wow, stereotyping already.
What is your particular line of work?
I'm a forger, mate. I take documents and change them to read how the client wants them to read.
I do not wish to continue this conversation.
Still, it's handy to know this guy, I suppose. Just in case.
What am I going to do with those? I don't know no one in the property game.
Wow. referring to... I'm guessing this is someone from China? As a ruffian?
I haven't seen such an unsavoury cove since I last visited the House of Commons. I daren't open my mouth in front of him for fear that he may steal my tongue.
Go on, please try it. I would love to see him knocked on his ass.
I'm sure he's far better versed in the art of hand-to-hand combat than I am.
Yeah, that was the whole point of trying. Anyway, let's move on. We may as well visit this place. Oh, hello? Nope.
Just passing through the area, I assume.
Yeah, we may as well visit this place before we leave.
She looks like mutton dressed as, well, mutton, actually. Please, let me in. I'm on an important mission.
Yes, I'm fully aware of what important mission you're on, my love. It's so important that once you've accomplished it, you'll roll over and go to sleep, I'll wager.
No, it's nothing like that.
Don't play the innocent with me, Sonny Jim. I eat men like you for breakfast. Well, when I was younger, that is. Show me your membership card or clear off out of it.
How about this?
I am afraid that this establishment is not part of the Highborn Club chain of gentlemen's recreational facilities, and therefore membership of one does not automatically infer membership of the other.
Help me!
I would if I could.
Hold on, mister. This here's a private club. Show me your membership card.
Alright. I'm sure that we will return later.
Where to, Governor?
The docks. Smell that sea air, Mossop. Isn't it bracing?
Actually, sir, I think the odour might be dead fish.
It's still better than your cooking. Stop worrying. You can't get seasick from just looking at boats.
If you say so, sir.
Isn't Mossop meant to open and close the door for Piers? I mean, Mossop, I know he is our manservant, but he's not really doing much at the moment.
Whatever you do, Mossop, don't be sick again.
I'll try to hold it in, sir.
What do you know about ships, Mossop?
Only that they rock back and forth and up and down and round and round.
Yes, all right. You're starting to make me feel sick now. I have nothing more to say to you.
Righty-ho, sir.
Mossop kind of reminds me, only a little bit, of Honreef from Touche. Anyway, let's speak to the Harbour Master.
He must be the chap who oversees ships entering and leaving the port. Have you ever heard of a chap called Nematode?
Captain Nematode? Ah, nothing but a legend to scare children on dark, stormy nights.
Tell me more about the legend of Captain Nematode.
Some say he's a man wronged by society. Others say he's Lucifer himself, come to steal the souls of sailors. There's even some say he's a 30-foot green pixie, but no one listens to them. I've heard he travels the 7 seas in a huge mechanical fish, capable of staying underwater for weeks on end.
A mechanical fish?
I'm only telling you what I heard.
Do you know where Captain Nematode can be found?
If he really does exist, then he can only be found under the sea. The legend says he refuses to set foot on dry land.
Because of his contempt for all land-based life forms?
No, because he gets sunburned easily.
What else do you know about Captain Nematode?
Only that he's a deeply troubled and tormented man, driven by some strange inner force to find the lost city of Atlantis.
What is the lost city of Atlantis?
I think it's from Greek mythology. A city that was swallowed up by the sea, or something like that.
Good heavens, what happened to the inhabitants? Did they all drown?
No one knows. But there are rumors that some of the women survived by growing fishtails and becoming mermaids. But that may just be wishful thinking by lonely sailors on long voyages.
Do you know where Atlantis is?
I remember this old sailor down in Zanzibar. Stumpy McPherson was his name. Worst shark wrestler I've ever seen. He was selling these crudely drawn maps showing the location of Atlantis. But I couldn't make the details out any too good, 'cause he drew 'em with a pencil in his teeth. Him not having hands the like. We thought he was a confidence trickster.
Did you see Stumpy's map yourself?
I caught a glimpse of one once. Wasn't really a map at all. Looked like a picture of a big cat. A panther. And there was this arrow sort of pointing to its eye.
A panther's eye. Have you any idea what it could mean?
It means Stumpy McPherson was as good a cartographer as he was a shark wrestler. But somehow, Crappy Mappy McPherson didn't have the same ring to it.
Still though, to be able to draw a panther by just using your mouth is still pretty impressive.
Can I find this Stumpy McPherson? Is he still alive?
Sadly, no. No one bought his maps, and he went back to shark wrestling. He was last seen frantically headbutting a great white.
Why was Stumpy trying to sell the maps?
He was trying to raise money to sue the businessmen who ran the shark wrestling show. I told him, Stumpy, you don't have a leg to stand on. But he didn't listen none.
Why did Stumpy become a shark wrestler in the first place?
All his other shows failed. The marlin fencing, the eel tying, the pro-celebrity halibut juggling. They're a tough crowd to please in Zanzibar.
Did Stumpy have a death wish?
I think he did. Some say he was pining for a girl he left at home, and that he'd go to sleep at night clutching a picture of her to his chest, and mumbling, "Look at the legs on that."
This was still when he had his arms.
This was still when he had his chest, laddie.
A panther-shaped map. That sounds like a puzzle to me.
What do you know about nematodes' mechanical fish?
I've never seen it, but I've heard of ships that have been sunk under mysterious circumstances. And the survivors telling of a huge metal fish that moved like lightning, ran in their craft and breaching the hulls. But it could be just a convenient excuse for when the crew have got drunk and hit an iceberg.
Come now, ships don't hit icebergs in this day and age. Modern technology prevents it from happening.
I wouldn't be so sure. One thing I do know. With the size of passenger ships nowadays, an iceberg strike would cause a disaster of titanic proportions.
I may consult you later, old chap. I see nothing special.
Look, if you haven't actually got a ship, you shouldn't really hang around the docks. These sailors, they could get a wrong idea about you.
What kind of idea?
Where to, Governor?
The Royal Scientific Institute is our next destination, but there's one thing that I forgot to pick up back at home.
Take us home, driver. My manservant will give you directions. Witness the merciless taunting of the helpless mouse. I suppose the feline instinct is still strong within 73, but then again, it could be a human trait. I say, excuse me, 73? Oh, it's no good. He's completely engrossed.
Yeah, I did not finish exploring this room because at the time I was unaware there was more to it. Here we go.
That's a little knick-knack I got from a street trader when I was in the colonies. Its only worth is as a paperweight.
There we go. Right, now onwards to the Institute.